What up, tribe? It's your girl Raji, and I'd like to welcome you to my podcast, The House of Cush, where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about rootwork, conjure, tarot, culture, astrology, and a little bit of everything in between. I hope you guys are having an amazing rising so far. Today is Monday, and we are tapping into Monday's Almanac, and we'll also be going over the horoscopes for today, as well as a tribe reading. So grab your notebooks and hang tight as we get through this podcast with grace. With grace. Now, as you know, Mondays is ruled by the moon. And first of all, wait, where are my manners? Welcome to all my new listeners. I appreciate y'all for tapping in and, deciding to check out my content. Don't forget to follow, like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. You never know who it can help. Welcome back to my OGs. You know I love you so. Thank y'all for continuing to engage with my content and support the team that we've had going on for quite some time. I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, I'm like, where are my manners? I didn't even say thank you. I didn't even say hello. I'm from the South. We do have, you know what I'm saying? We do that team. So, where are my manners? Okay. But yeah, back to the lecture at hand though. Today is ruled by the moon, and on today, you want to be focused in on going within and speaking with your spirit team, your elevated spirit team. You might want to focus in on meditation, stretching, and yoga today, if that's what you're into. Now, today is a very powerful day because this is the day that you are more likely to tap into your inner self. And you can do this on moon hours as well. So keep that in mind. If you are into the woo, then today you might tap into love workings, fertility workings, water magic, making traveler charms for the week, and anointing and cleansing your spiritual tools and your home. Now, when you think of fertility workings and love workings, this is not necessarily about, if you are trying to have a child, a physical child, then yes. But you also could be birthing other things. You also could be focused in on bringing other things into fruition. So don't always take it so literally, guys, when we speak about certain workings, okay? Now, in terms of the transits today, if y'all want to check out the daily horoscopes, you can go on my Patreon, click the link in my bio, go all the way to the bottom, and you can sign up for the Tribe Talks here and get the daily horoscope, okay, to see the full guidance and root work tips available to y'all. So, all in all, the moon is finishing her walk through Capricorn this rising, and we are tying up any loose ends, checking the foundation, and making sure your spiritual house is in order before she shifts into Aquarius later on today. So we're having a cuspy type of day with the feels, so acknowledge that. Now, when this energy does flip, what was practical becomes visionary, what was heavy becomes spacious, and what was private becomes something you're ready to speak into the world. With Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, the air is thick with memory, truth, and revelation. Some of y'all are being pulled back into old conversations or old energies, not necessarily to repeat them, but to reclaim your power and redirect the story. Today is a crossroads day. Spirit is listening, and the work you do now sets up the next 7 days of clarity. I want you to take a breath, ground yourself, and let's see what the spirits, the stars, and the work are saying for your sign today. Apply this to your sun and your rising, okay, y'all, to get specific. Now, Aries. The moon is shifting from Capricorn into Aquarius, which is in your 11th house by midday. This is going to be lighting up your network, your visions, and collective ideas. This is not just about placing yourself in groups. It's about seeing what communities reflect your soul's bigger journey. With Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, deep, honest conversations may return, especially around your power, trust, and shared goals. Taurus, the moon is entering your 10th house, activating your career, your public reputation, and long-term mission. You may feel a shift in how you want to be seen or what you want to build publicly. Mercury retrograde in Scorpio brings deep inner dialogue. What version of your legacy is ready to be reborn? Gemini, with the moon moving into Aquarius, your ninth house of belief, travel, and higher learning is activated. This week's energy invites you to expand your mind and your spirit. Retrograding Mercury in Scorpio is bringing past philosophies or spiritual contracts for review. Cancer, the moon's move into your 8th house deepens emotional currents, especially around shared resources, secrets, or legacy work. Combined with Mercury retrograde, this is a powerful day to reclaim what's been hidden or misused. Leo, the Aquarius moon is going to fire up your 7th house. Relationship, contracts, and partnerships demand clarity and reinvention. You may feel called to renegotiate or rebalance power. Mercury retrograde in Scorpio supports deep, revealing conversations. Virgo, with the moon in Aquarius, the spotlight is on your 6th house. Daily routines, health, and service. You're being asked to reinvent how you care for yourself and others. With Mercury retrograde, patterns in your work or wellness may resurface for transformation. Libra, the moon enters your 5th house, igniting creativity, play, and desire. Today is strong for realigning with what brings you joy. Mercury retrograde in Scorpio may bring up old creative wounds or past romances. It's time for you to heal them by speaking your future into existence. Scorpio, the moon moving into Aquarius activates your 4th house, ancestral roots, emotional foundations, and what home means to you. With Mercury retrograde in your sign, old home stories may return. Use this energy to heal, not just revisit. Sagittarius, you're carrying a fresh fire. The moon shift into Aquarius supports your social vision and community mission. This is a day to step into leadership, to network, and to dream collectively. Mercury retrograde in Scorpio is calling you to re-examine what you truly want, especially in terms of intimacy and legacy. Capricorn, the moon's trip into Aquarius lights up your 3rd house, communication, siblings, and day-to-day exchanges. Your ideas today carry power, especially as Mercury retrograde in Scorpio loosens old mental knots. New conversations are possible, but clarity comes from depth. Aquarius, the moon is going to slide into your sign today, boosting your independence, your intuition, and your higher vision. This is a powerful moment for self-actualization. With Mercury retrograding in Scorpio, you may feel pulled into review of your identity. The old you versus the new you. Are you guys beefing? Are you getting along? Okay. And finally, Pisces, the Aquarius moon activates your 2nd house of value, money, and what you genuinely treasure. As Mercury backtracks in Scorpio, you may reassess what you long for materially and spiritually. How you invest your energy now could shift your path. Okay, y'all. So further guidance and Rootwork tips are going to be available on Patreon. So make sure y'all check that out today. Now, in terms of transits, y'all know we still heavily in retrograde season with the moon crescenting in Capricorn and like that shift coming into Aquarius a little later on this afternoon. There is quite a bit of things going on in terms of Lilith. There's a lot of shadow work, and the sun is following up with also a good bit of transit movement as well with the moon. So most of you got Lilith, for real, Lilith, Mercury, the moon, and the sun. They're transiting quite a few planets today, so expect a lot of higher self and ego work. Expect a lot of emotional work, grounding, legacy work. Expect a lot of reviewing what was said, how it was said, misinformation being corrected, and expect a lot of shadow work and trauma to be worked with as well. Now, in terms of the orbits, the sun itself in Sagittarius is sextile Pluto in Aquarius. So there is a shift and change in your community, innovation, doing new things, change and rebirth that is happening right now on a very spiritual level. There's a lot of obviously this is a travel week because of, Thanksgiving and indigenous peoples, because you know what I'm saying, we about the gang, not him. Now, so that's going on. Then you got Jupiter in Cancer, which is also trining Saturn in Pisces, is retrograding. So there's a lot of expansion. There's a lot of review going on around the seeds that were planted in the home, the mother, spiritually, like things that you thought were hidden are now coming back up and being set up for review. You read what you sow. Uranus and Taurus is sextile Neptune in Pisces. So there is a good bit of blessings being extended here if you're able to follow your intuition and tap into your gifts and your creative bones. Also giving you a chance to bring some realism and some real depth into what you are working on. Also, we've got the node in Pisces squaring Mars, which is in Sagittarius too. So there's a lot of, there could be some sort of hostile movement here in terms of, what people may have thought versus what's actually happening. So, a little erratic movement there. Be mindful. War cries. Chiron in Aries is retrograding. It's Canucks, Mercury in Sagittarius. What is it? Mercury and Scorpio, my bad, y'all. Which is going to be about the healing and the childhood trauma that will assist you in starting over and expanding your home life, expanding, your family as well. So that's interesting. You're being given the free will to go ahead and push through. Mean what you say and say what you mean. How they say it, y'all? What's the quote? Say what you mean and mean what you say. I like my dessert first. And y'all know what I say. People can't do shit with the truth. You can't do nothing with the truth. And for that is how we roll. Let's go ahead and open the road so we can see what's going on with these spirits. Thank you so much, Spirit, for opening up the roads for me. Excuse me, I'm unplugging my charger. Thank you, Spirit, for opening up the roads for me on behalf of the tribe. Thank you so much for guiding and protecting us as we go on this journey. Thank you so much for the gift. I don't abuse the gift. I honor it. I appreciate it. I love it. I respect it. What guidance do you have for us today? T, whatever you got, baby. What you got? What do we have here? Oh my God. Da 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 da. I'm knocking on the door because it's rude just to walk in somebody's house and not knock. Period, point blank. Okay, past energy, we got the Two of Baskets in the upright. Present energy, we've got the Eight of Sticks in the reverse. Collective, we've got Aunt Caroline in the upright. And near future, we've got the Five of Sticks in the reverse. And overall, we've got the Ten of Sticks in the upright. So luck is on your side at the end of the day. The Wheel of Fortune has shifted in your favor and you are beginning a new cycle. Congratulations. There could be a relationship or a partnership from your past that was essentially delaying this, a friendship even that was delaying you recently, and it was a brief delay, but yeah, there's a hesitation in dealing with this actively or even talking about this situation. This was actually done in your favor though, because these people that were gossiping and bullying, Five of Sticks in the reverse, this group of people actually helped you at the end of the day. So what they meant for bad actually played out in your favor, and we about to figure out why the spirits are saying that. So tell me about this relationship. Could have been 2 months ago. So there's a relationship here, a friendship, that you could have been very patient when it came to this situation. This Ida, Taurus could be significant here. You were very patient here with the High Priestess, and you were very knowledgeable that good things do take time. So you were waiting. Slow, steady progress wins the race. 7 of Coins, about 7 years here. Now, unfortunately, this person did not share your sentiment here. 6 of Coins in the reverse, so that's 6 of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't share your sentiment, even though you basically had a lot to give. You had a lot to do. So whatever you lost when it came to this situation, whatever assistance that you didn't get when it came to this partnership, this friendship, or this relationship, like that stagnation ended at some point, maybe about four months ago. So maybe them deciding not to help you ended some sort of stagnation because it caused you to build your own legacy, to build your own self. Because I got the 10 of Coins in the upright here, which is the 10 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 8 of Sticks in reverse. So there is some sort of delay here, and maybe you could have been, again, quite knowledgeable of this delay. There could have been a delay in the communication due to a Queen of Swords or a Mother of Knives energy here, and this could have been out of some sort of loyalty here. There's an Aquarius. This is an Aquarius because the Star card came out. So presently there's an Aquarius that seems to be delaying telling you something out of loyalty here, because maybe they believe that this will make you better, this will break your heart. 3 of Knives in reverse. They believe that this will hurt you in some sort of way. This person could also be quite bitter about your strength or how strong you are. Leo could be significant. So they don't want to give you, maybe in the past they didn't want to give you some sort of money or opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, and now someone's facing judgment about that. Libra, this person could have decided not to give you some sort of opportunity or assistance or chance, and now they're reviewing this. They can't stop thinking about this. 6 of Knives in reverse. They can't stop thinking about this injustice. Heavy Libra energy right now. They can't stop thinking about an injustice, possibly with a father figure or some sort of manipulation. Could just be emotional manipulation going on here. By a King of Cups in reverse energy. And now that you've gotten the clarity that you need, it's like you've kind of already healed from this. So I don't want to say, it's just a little too late. Like you've healed from this clarity that you've received. It's like, okay, now you want to come in and you want to do the right thing, or you want to tell me what it is that I need to know. And it's like, okay, all right, it's like the equivalent of somebody realizing, like, okay, you're kind of over it already, but then they want to try to come in and fix this shit. So yeah, someone delayed telling you something that they knew. That Aquarius knew something and they didn't tell you that this particular situation, this was bitterness. This was weird. I'm gonna get some more on that person because that's weird energy. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune though. You're coming into a Wheel of Fortune. You're coming into a new cycle, and you will be progressing quite quickly over the next 2 days. You'll be set. 9 of Coins in the upright. I know that right, baby. We want to leave that shit where it's at, baby, because I don't want to do too much. I know the ancestors be fussing after so. Y'all ever seen it when you be pulling cards and then it's like the cards be going good, but then they'll go, okay, well, you need to do this on the back end type shit. Like, oh, don't fuss at me. Just give me good news. I know that's not realistic, obviously, but a girl can dream, okay? But yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune to the 2 of Sticks to the 9 of Pentacles. Stop playing with me. Somebody owe you some money and they don't want to pay you. They've been waiting around. They've been quite patient too. They've been waiting around. I don't know why they've been waiting around. Maybe they hoping that you'll mend fences back with them and they won't have to pay you. They won't have to give you what you deserve. But no. What's the Five of Sticks in reverse? Oh, the gossiping and the bullying is over. Spirit says Five of Sticks in reverse to the Garden, which is the World card. The gossiping has ended. The bullying has ended. Why? Because now someone's being forced to take responsibility for their actions. This could be a King of Wands here, Father of Sticks, because this person is now quite concerned. They could care about how this ends, how they're able to move through this disaster. Somebody wouldn't change their perspective in the past, and they refuse to help you. This King of Pentacles in the reverse was quite selfish, quite stubborn. Now that some secrets being exposed about a Cancer, they are looking to fulfill some sort of wish or desire. They have some sort of desire or emotional desire they're wishing to fulfill, which is they trying to fulfill some sort of wish. And there is something done in the past. Somebody could have been embarrassed, not wanting to be collaborating with you. This group of people was embarrassed, didn't want to collaborate. And somebody's going to say they weren't thinking straight. Maybe they say you were overly emotional here, and this is why they took this leap of faith. But now there's the courting card. This decision about this relationship was basically made under the guidance of this person's family or the people that were closest to them. 10 of Baskets. And they couldn't see, Miss Robinson in reverse, that these decisions that they made recently, Capricorn, could be significant, is what was holding them up. 8 of Baskets in reverse, this codependent situation. They really didn't have any control. They really didn't. And they couldn't stop some sort of information from coming out. So there is someone who's trapped. They can't move forward until they make peace with this situation. What's the 10 of Sticks? So there's going to be some sort of action that's going to be taken here, possibly by a fire sign, or, you could be this fire sign. Take it where it resonates. Yeah, somebody's trying to lift their burden. Somebody took action to sacrifice you or hold you up. Pisces, Hangman energy, to start over. And now they are being stopped by a Cancer energy here, because now someone has some sort of plan. And it could be about a lie or misinformation from the past that's being exposed. 2 of Knives, possibly about a Leo. Leo could be significant here. So now someone's come up with a new plan to keep these truths from coming out. They don't want to fight anymore. So there's some sort of protection that's being enacted here. Yeah, somebody's trying to protect themselves from being betrayed or their enemies. So they are not wanting to take a chance here on this Virgo energy. So now someone's fighting here. We've got Virgo, we've got Aries. Someone's fighting quite passionately. There's also a Daughter of Sticks, fire sign energy, fighting some sort of black magic. My bad, y'all. Baneful magic. I said I was going to change the way I said it. Fighting some sort of baneful magic. They were quite swift in doing this baneful magic because and this could have been done by a Gemini and a Taurus, both very karmic. Black Herman to the Bishop C.H. Mason was just the Hierophant and the Magician. Somebody could have took swift action and did some sort of baneful magic. They weren't thinking morally. There's also a Sagittarius involved with the Temperance and reverse energy. Someone was trying to bend reality so that people wouldn't work with you. 3 of Coins in reverse. And now there seems to be some sort of upset energy here. Ace of Baskets. Somebody ended this and now they want to come tell you about it. Because this Mother of Coins, this materialistic energy, has some sort of plan that she doesn't want anybody to know. Daughter of Knives. It could be involving some sort of job. She doesn't want her job to know that she was being controlled or being abusive. There's an Aries here, an Empress in reverse as well, who's also trying to avoid a Tower. Yeah, they trying to avoid this. They try to avoid this tower by ending you or ending it. Scorpio could be significant. Every time I see the death card, I don't always take it as like a literal thing. I don't always take it like literally, but sometimes it be feeling literal. No shade. Yeah, this Queen of Swords is trying to delay somebody from coming towards you, some communication. She's pulling the loyalty card because she believes that this person is breaking down breaking the strength or breaking some sort of tie. She doesn't want to give them the chance to make this decision. So she's trying to keep them in this frame of mind that this shit was unjustified and, he's being overly emotional. But someone's getting clarity. It could be you or them. Take it where it resonates. Baby bye. The money make people do crazy things. See, you cool. You cool. See, you were lucky you took action because now you're being protected. Whatever action you took over the past 2 days was a smart thing to do, whoever you are, because it protected you. Confirmation, it protected your assets. It protected you in some type of way. Ooh, talk about it. Yo, that bullying got to stop. That gossiping got to stop, twin. Oh. My. Can't do shit with the truth. Absolutely nothing. They can do absolutely nothing with the truth. And I love to see it. Yeah, they not happy. Oh, okay. So it's a relationship from the past. The Lovers with the Queen of Wands in the upright. And somebody got in a relationship with a Queen of Wands to avoid a Tower, because I got the Tower in reverse. And this Queen of Swords in reverse manipulated this person into stepping into this partnership. 4, 5, 6 of Cups. She manipulated this person into doing this. And she's a High Priestess in reverse. This High Priestess in reverse was quite impatient, and it caused this separation. It caused a release here. And this was a bad decision. Libra could be significant as well as Taurus and Pisces. And now someone's worried because they can no longer, you don't want to be cool with their ass no more. 2 of Cups in reverse. You don't want to be friends. This breakup of this friendship or this partnership, business, take it where it resonates, caused somebody to take some sort of quick action here. They went on a fool's journey and they had not built themselves up just yet. This Sagittarius, this Temperance energy. So in reality, this person shouldn't have taken this action. They shouldn't have done this. Ace of Wands in the reverse, trying to avoid a betrayal. 10 of Swords in reverse. And now they find themselves trying to end some sort of stagnation or extending offer and take responsibility here for this injustice. Justice in reverse. This is a Libra who is now having some more trouble ahead, and they're trying to hurry up and fix this situation with the 9 of Wands in reverse, because it's being seen that somebody is no longer in regret about this King of Pentacles here, who has seemed to be taking some sort of action in taking an opportunity, taking some sort of money. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, because they went in without knowing all the details when they decided to take these actions. 3 of Wands and become some sort of Emperor energy here. Aries could be significant, and they chose to walk away once a secret was revealed. Cancer here, the Moon in reverse. They made a bad choice. And now there's some sort of baneful magic here. Somebody could have made a bad decision and do some baneful magic. The Magician in reverse to the Ace of Swords. And I say baneful, and when I say baneful magic, Magician in reverse energy, again, this could just be heavy manipulative energy, gossiping, lying. Y'all know I say this all the time. They don't always have to be standing over a pot or a candle to be trying to manipulate a situation. So take it where it resonates. Present. There's a Wheel of Fortune here. There's some sort of luck, ambition. Wheel of Fortune to the Queen of Cups, bitch. Stop playing. Yeah. Ooh, escaping poverty. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, so now in the past, they maybe didn't go through with a plan. Somebody didn't go through with some sort of plan, and this could have been a Capricorn here, or to attach themselves to something, and now they didn't go through a plan. Maybe they had some addictions, attachments, but now they're running out of options. So now someone wants to come towards you quickly, the Chariot, Capricorn, because they've lost the opportunity to do something. They didn't have any, whatever goals they had initially, that shit ain't working out, and now someone wants to come tell you something, but it might be too late because you don't care. Knight of Wands in reverse to the Page of Cups. Like, they should have did this a long time ago. So now you've got an energy of someone trying to manipulate you with that King of Cups in reverse energy and make it seem like they were being noble, the Hierophant here. But this is a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This Queen of Pentacles is no longer giving up some sort of money or opportunity here, and they're in the deficit. Man, we went straight from the Queen of Pentacles in reverse to the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They're in the deficit, and this Empress in reverse, this Aries energy, is not helping the ass either, because we got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, because there's been some sort of heartbreak or trauma or relationship ending here. The ending, the World card, period, point blank, end of story. So all this networking, all of this, like, this planning and shit that you was doing, like, it's blowing up because this person couldn't keep all these different people happy. They overextended themselves. They heavily overextended themselves. This ain't your fight. The Five of Wands in the reverse. This is not your fight. Don't work with these people. Three of Pentacles. We got the Five of Wands in reverse to the Three of Pentacles. This ain't your fight. These people didn't want to collaborate with you. Now they want to come towards you. Eight of Wands. Because, again, they're losing the battle that they set up themselves, right? They're losing this battle. These people were quite deceptive. Seven of Cups in the upright. There was deception here. In this Virgo energy, the Hermit, it has done something recently, like over the past 2 days, that they do not want people to know. The Sun card in reverse, Leo. So now everybody want to be friends. There's a collaboration coming through here, and this is not what somebody wanted in the past, but now, in order for them to have this victory, in order for them to get this win, they do have to apologize. Ace of Cups in the upright. Oh, God, baby, we gonna call this one. I ain't even gonna say this shit's a change of heart. I'm gonna say this shit's like just everybody every man for themselves, every man and woman for themselves. Like, they trying to save themselves drastically. Tell me about the near future. What I just say, they trying to escape some sort of bondage. We got the Nine of Swords in reverse. They trying to escape some sort of trap. And they believe with the Star card that, there's a Aquarius masculine involved here. They trying to make peace with you because they trying to escape the trap of whoever this Aquarius masculine is. This could be a lawyer here who could be coming towards you, Knight of Cups, and with an offer of some kind, and now they gonna be in debt, and they too weak. This Leo energy, someone's weak because this shit didn't end how they thought it was gonna end. Scorpio, after they did all this work, they did all this planning, trying to fight you recently, and they do not have any control. They've lost control of the plot, and now their family is embarrassed. They're not getting their wish fulfillment. Ten of Cups in reverse, because this masculine, this King of Wands, abused their power and held on to some sort of information and didn't tell you. Ooh. Wow. So this could be work, family. Also, y'all, again, take it where it resonates, but it's a lot of shit going on the back end. But tribe good, okay? Collective is good. You know, Spirit got to give you that little tea. You know, tea time. Tea time. Tea time. Tea time. That Drake song coming to me. Confirmation. It's tea time, baby, and for once, you are not the hot topic. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. You can't do shit with the truth. Nothing. Now they all looking crazy. That's what I'm talking about. Start playing with the collective. Little bitch. Anyway. Yeah, somebody knows the truth, and there's some sort of energy that's not, somebody doesn't want something that, with the energy of the situation from the past is they don't want whatever this is that they've done to be revealed at all. They're not happy. They're not happy, joy in reverse, and it's nothing that you should fear. But they just want you to know their intentions. We just want you to know their intentions. And these people are consumed with defending themselves, or they were consumed with defending themselves. And, continue to follow your instinct, Scorpio, because this isn't over. This relationship isn't over. They didn't want this relationship to be over, Libra. These people are still going to want to try to collaborate with you because they trying to protect themselves. Leo could be significant. They need your strength to do that, because if this secret comes out, it's gonna cause a big L. They call me Big Ellie. I don't know where the fuck I be coming on these sidebars. Somebody could have a bald head. Anyway, yeah, they need your strength, because if this secret comes out, victory in reverse, they lose. And so they trying to be patient, but things aren't changing in their favor, and their mask is being ripped off, Gemini, and they're losing the power that they thought they had, Aries, and nothing's growing. Everything's being minimized here, and since you've been freed from these traps. Present Aquarius. That Aquarius, who is that Aquarius? So whoever this whistleblower is, or this, I'm hearing in my mind's eye, a detective, an investigator, a lawyer, whoever this Aquarius is, there is some sort of information that they thought they had buried that's coming out. Yup. And they could be coming after you because they don't trust leaving this going. They don't trust what's been going on. Yeah, somebody was quite stupid in the past, and they tried to destroy you, and Spirit wants you to remember that. They didn't think you were wise. They tried to destroy your memory. These people haven't gotten any rest because they don't trust whoever this Sagittarius is, and there's some information coming out. Collective. Somebody finna try to come talk to you. And they determined to, baby. They determined to have this motherfucking conversation. You could be a Pisces, but see, you've adapted. You already know what time it is. This shit is no longer a mystery to you. Mystery in reverse. And instead of you falling for it, you've become cunning as a fox, your damn self. So Spirit says, no deal. Deal or no deal, bitch. No deal, Capricorn. No deal. Don't deal with these people if you value your peace. Peace came out. I know that's right. Near future, somebody is losing some sort of work opportunity here. But this is pushing you into a rebirth. Somebody maybe thought that you wouldn't be able to provide for yourself. Or maybe they can't provide you with love. Taurus could be significant. Yeah. And there's a Cancer here that doesn't care about healing a situation. This person could be sick. So they are not inspired here to be your friend. You could be showing a Virgo could be showing kindness here. Maybe they could be quite confident that this will work. This trick will work. Spirit says don't believe them, though. Or somebody doesn't believe that they're cursed. A hard head make a soft ass, baby. That's what I just heard. Anyway, you ain't got no reason to be dealing with these energies. You don't have no use for them. They can't do shit. You don't have no use. You don't have no use for these energies at all. Like, you're better off without them. You've always been better off. You have no use for these people. You have no use for these people. You have no use for this job offer. You like, for fucking what? That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. For what? Like, they gonna try to come at you like, oh, we doing you a favor. No, they're not. They're not doing you a favor. They're doing themselves a fucking favor, okay? Remember that. They doing themselves a favor, not you. But they gonna try to make it seem like, everything good now. Wrapping this up. Yeah, somebody's definitely gonna try to, they gonna keep coming. They gonna try to battle. They fighting to make sure you take this offer. That's what the ancestors saying, baby. They going to town. But Spirit said this shit over. Yeah. All this gossiping, all this bullying. Yeah. Them separating themselves from you was the best thing that you ever could have happen. Yeah, someone tried to end this by not going through it the right way. And whoever this Taurus and this Gemini is, they still doing this baneful magic because they're bitter. These people believe that, in the end, if they keep going, they will be able to take you out. And they are trying to avoid a tower because this Beat Queen in reverse, whoever that Empress in reverse is, that Aries is building or working on something here. And this person refuses to help. So they paying attention to what you're doing when it came to this relationship, and you've gotten clarity that this Father of Baskets was manipulating you because they were in legal trouble and they've got more shit ahead. And now the decision has been made that they are no longer getting the offer that they thought they were getting. So someone's trying to be strong because you're not talking to them, and they're being quite selfish and quite conceited, but they know that what they did was wrong when they broke up this collaboration. And now someone's fighting with, it's an Aries and a Virgo. They're fighting here, trying to hold this partnership together because they are trapped. They can't think of no ways to get out of it. They don't have no control. I mean, when spirits say they can't walk away, they can't walk away. So whatever decisions they make over the next 3 days are not going to change a damn thing. And they shouldn't even bother because you don't trust these individuals. You're protected against them. And you know that, they've lost this fight because all the lies that they tried to tell was, based on some bullshit. Don't make me read you down, baby. Please don't make me read you down. Yeah, there's a Temperance in reverse for the long haul, baby. She trying to stop somebody from coming to talk to you. And she has some sort of plan to keep this person held up into this situation. But they ain't changing their mind. They're not changing their mind because, see, they worried about the fact that this Father of Coins might tell their secrets. So their wish fulfillment is to maybe embarrass this person or something. So they won't collaborate with you, won't come towards you. This person seems to be quite firm about their plans, though, so they're not listening here. They're not listening because they see what's going on with whatever this Leo situation is doing. They see what the play for. They see what the lead read for, and they're unsure. Yeah, they're unsure of how you might react to this information. So someone's gonna come towards you 2 days trying to protect themselves. This person only cares about protecting themselves. They want to survive this disaster. So they're going to do whatever it takes to get this up off their shoulders. Even if they got to move quickly and passionately. Somebody, they might say, I'll take responsibility for it. So they could take the lead. They want to come towards you because they see you moving on to this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And see all the gossiping that's happening. They want that shit to stop. Take it where it resonates, okay? Clarity. I'm going to keep my team brief. That's my word and I'm sticking to it. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. I ain't the one to gossip, but you ain't heard that from me. Y'all watching Living Color? The sister, when she used to be on the stoop, and she'd be like, I ain't the one to gossip, but you ain't heard that from me, babe. I'm going to keep my team brief. These people, that's crazy, y'all. Stay out of workplace drama. Stop shitting where you eat. And, don't involve your friends and your family in your business because it ends badly. Okay? Now, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all so much for tapping in with me and listening and, commenting. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all, I see y'all. Thank you. And yeah, if you are looking at 11:01 on the timestamp, that's for somebody. If you are looking to get a private reading or any sort of spell work, ritual work done, go ahead and click the link in my bio and you can book now. And if this message resonates for you in any shape, form, or fashion, don't forget to hit that follow, like, share, and subscribe button, y'all. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You never know who it can help. I appreciate you. I love you. And you know we're going to chat soon. All right. Bye. Have a good day.